Start. So welcome everyone. This is one of the BSC interviews for the Career for You social media group. The purpose here, as usual, is to show what are the careers we have in the BSCs, what are the various companies, and what are the skills that might be needed to work here. And today we go to UNIQA, right? It's we had a month for you about UNIQA. We were in Nitra. It's a very nice office in the city center, and you might want to know what are the various jobs there, right? So we have here Martina, that is part of our social media team from UNIQA. So ciao Martina, thank you for being here.
Ciao everyone. Yeah, and I'm already in the office in the city center, and today I would like to introduce you one of our IT Java developers, Patrik. So Patrik, would be so kind and tell us something more about you. For example, how long have you been working for UNIQA Group Service Center, and I don't know, like something about your work here.
Okay, so hello everyone. Nice to meet you. My name is Patrik and I'm working in the UNIQA Group Service Center for 1 year. I might say that to join this company was one of my best decisions in my life. I really appreciate the whole group because I have a lot of really great colleagues with great attitude and working experience. I'm working as a Java developer in a small team who is developing internal applications. The team consists of a lot of specialists from part of analytics, database specialists, Java developers, project managers, and so on. And basically, my main duty is to transfer the business logic and the processes which are done manually now to somehow automate it and so on.
Mm-hmm. When you were thinking, like in the past, would you thought about it that you will end up in a service center like this? For example, have you ever heard about UNIQA Group Service Center before, or was it a coincidence or a tip or a hint from someone from your friends that we have like IT open positions here in Nitra?
Well, to be honest, I didn't think that I will join such a company, but as far as I remember, right, I heard about this company from my friend, and he said, "Hey, we have an open position to a Java developer. Come with me and join us." He described me a little bit the company, and I say, "Let's try it." So I decided to join the team. I might say that from the skill set point of view, the company requires for my position some skills in Java and in databases. So it's not very specialized, but here in the company there is a lot of possibility to learn new things and new technologies. So I'm very happy for that because from this point of view, we are still learning, and as developers, we need to learn new stuffs and be ready for the future.
So you directly started as developer, and what were the steps you did since the beginning?
So the first steps was at the high school. I might say that I decided to study applied informatics, and I really like the way how I can somehow control the computer, and I can say to the computer what to do. And this was the reason why I decided to be a developer, and also the possibility to create web applications. And everyone is on social media and on the internet, and the imagination that I can build something which will be used by a lot of people. I say that I think this is what I want to do. And after the high school, I gained some experience from other companies with web development.
And
the team.
On what should you be focusing when you would like to work as a developer, or I don't know, Java developer, or someone in this specific IT area?
So I can say that the most important is the soft skill, which I can describe that do what you like. If you don't like to write some software, or you are not interested in this, then you cannot achieve a really good results. So this is the reason why I'm saying that you have to work hard, and you need to be interested in this way. From the other skills, of course, if you want to be a developer, you should know how it works. So maybe the syntax of the Java and the other stuff is just a little bit, and it's just a part of the whole stack of the technologies that are used.
So basically, you start with the programming that you might learn at school, at university, and then once you enter, you have a lot of learning about the specific platform or specific application you have, and then you grow, according to what are your daily routine.
And you need to know how to collect these parts and these knowledge base.
Okay. Well, what has been the hardest thing to learn for you?
The business logic behind this. It's very important to know that as a developers, we are not writing just code, but we need to understand the end user. And I might say that this is the most important and the most hard thing to do. I need to know how the behavior of the user. I need to know what are the expectation of the user. When we reach the moment when we are understand correctly the user, then we are able to bring the best product for him, of course.
So think like them.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you had the difference between working as a university student or wherever you were working before, and when you enter into a BSc, right, like in the company where you're working, what are the things you noticed, right? What are maybe different way of collaborating, more people? I don't know, any reflection on the change of environment?
Well, I might say that our company is for sure one of the best in the region, because we have a lot of opportunities, and the biggest difference is that we have the opportunity to learn, to still improve our skills, and this is important, as I mentioned before, because the technologies are growing really fast, and we have to keep this speed. Also, I really appreciate, for example, the way how we are working now, how we work during the COVID, during this situation. It was very tough for everyone, but I can say that our company was very flexible, and we were able to work, I might say, immediately from home office without any distraction or something like that. And this was also important because I was able to work from safe place, and I really appreciate that. And also the atmosphere in the office and the colleagues, this is perfect.
Yeah, so we can see that you are really an enthusiastic employee of UNIQA Group Service Center. And if I just may add an information, I would also say that this is one of our biggest benefits, that we have the opportunity for constant learning of new skills, of new professional fields, professional set of skills that is needed for our work. And for example, what would you say that that was the most challenging part during your work time in UNIQA Group Service Center?
Well, again, to understand the business logic, to understand the way how we are, for example, when we are building some application, that I need to understand the end user. So I need to understand how the people in UNIQA, for example, works with it. So I need to understand the terms in the insurance and how it works during the insurance process, during the claim process, and so on. So these specific things are very hard to understand, but I think when you want to learn it and when you are interested in that, it's not a problem.
If you could share with us what is your most favorite benefit that your employer offers?
Possibility to work from home is very important, especially during these days. And also, I mentioned it once again, the possibility to learn new things. By the way, we have a lot of benefits which the company is offering, a lot of sports cards and so on. I'm a football player that I used also these benefits, and it's really good that we can choose. Everyone can choose something which he's interested in.
And now that you mentioned the fact that we're working from home and flexibility, so how did it transform your days now? In this last month where particularly everyone stayed in this environment, right? So did you feel that you could keep working, or you had some moment when you had to reinvent the way you work? So what was the experience?
Well, to be honest, when I was younger, this was my biggest dream to work from home every day, and now I can say that no, this is not the way how I can work in full time way for years. It's affected a lot because for example, the whole family is at home, and we have to somehow split the life and the working hours, and it's not easy at all every time, but we have to fight with it, and I think it was a great opportunity and great experience. But the decision is I wouldn't choose 100% home office for the future.
Yeah, many of in our interviews they were missing, the people, right? Sometimes those moments where you can meet folks and meeting virtually, it's still okay, but we need to. It's something we didn't learn immediately, right? So to just have relationship, just home from home and just seeing each other in a video. So that's definitely missing. But I kind of understand that you anyway could continue working and you had no, your business, the coding and the relationship kept going also if you were at home, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Would you recommend this kind of IT position, like, for example, IT Java developer or any kind of developer or analyst or tester to students? For example, they are studying IT here in Nitra, for example, as like if UNIQA Group Service Center offers for these students the right place, and if it is the right choice for them when they want to grow or grow into a professional in this
Yeah, definitely yes. We have a lot of students for now who have a part-time job in our company, and I think this is a great opportunity to work with, as I said, world-class experts in this area, because a lot of my colleagues are very well skilled, and if they are interested in this kind of job, then I'm pretty sure that we can offer them a very good position, and they can learn a lot, really a lot, because we have an interesting project. We are working with high tech, new technologies, so I think this is the biggest reward for them if they join us.
Okay, so Thank you, Patrik, for your time. And Lala, would you like to add anything else, or?
I'm interested. It was interesting to learn what the in any different. What's interesting as for me is also that insurance. We talk about insurance business, and still developers are there as well, right? So if you're studying as a developer, you don't have any limit in what company you can work on, because everyone needs applications, internal or external. Anyone needs someone that knows how to code. And you can be very, very useful just with a few coding skills. And then when you enter, the good thing is that maybe at university you don't have this opportunity, but from a BSc, you can really work with applications that many users are using every day. So that's actually what helps you to grow, because the users are so different and the cases are different, and what you can do with your coding is fascinating. So yeah, for all of you that are developers, Patrik's example is something to follow. Maybe anything you would like to share, maybe for any student or someone, you have like final remark about what you're doing and your experience?
Well, my suggestion would be for them that follow what they like, do what they are interested in. And if they want to be a developer, then learn hard and keep going on.
Yeah, follow your dreams as always.
Okay, so thank you, Martina. Thank you, Patrik. And for you, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. And, this is just for you another snapshot of what is a BSc experience. Thank you for watching, and see you the next time.